everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. And tonight, it'll be the Chicago Bulls going up against the Sacramento Kings here in Golden One Center. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Drew Holiday out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Andre Drummond, and it's Wilkins in at the power forward position. And for the Kings, they've got Jalen Brunson, and it's Arenas in at the shooting guard position. Richard, what do you expect to see from this guard matchup? These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball. So Sacramento will get the first possession here. Brunson against Butler. Brunson passes to Wembanyama. Another shot, and it's good on the layup.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Pass to Wilkins. He shoots. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Brunson, a screen on Holiday. No problems knocking that one down.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And it's Holiday with the ball for the Bulls. It's a three-point game. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Here's Wilkins. The putback. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. The Kings have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Daniels. Oh, deflected. Here's Wilkins. Brunson against Butler. Now here's Brunson. Not a lot of room. And it's blocked by Butler.
An outstanding defender. Butler uses his size and length well to swat shots.
One goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
First team time. At the line for the Bulls, Jimmy Butler. Shooting.
That's good from Butler. Richard, something you notice about these Kings, they shoot plenty of threes.
And that's the modern game for you, B.A. But Sacramento shoots especially freely. You are right. And those shots often connect, so I doubt that trend changes for them anytime soon.
Here's Arenas. Jacks up a three. Offensive rebound. Daniels. And he buries his first look.
That'll drive your coach crazy. Failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you gotta stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work in the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Now here's Drummond. Here's Wilkins. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense, first good defense.
Up the floor for the finish. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
Here's Brunson. To the inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Arenas has got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Butler. Uses the glass on the layup. 5 points in the game.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
Pass to Arenas. Over Holiday. And Sacramento again with the bucket. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Outside Holiday. Back to Butler. Here's Wilkins. Shots blocked. Here's Arenas. 7 points in the game. Offline with a 3. Here's Embry. Pass to Holiday. Brunson against Butler. Now here's Drummond. Kept alive. The Bulls need to get off a shot. It's tipped. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
The Kings have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Pass to Arenas. Deflects the pass to the middle. And up the court come the Bulls on the break.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
And making sure they convert by finishing strong.
To the inside. And now the Bulls in transition. And there's Butler. That one's good on the assist from Drummond. Butler's got 7. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for Chicago.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
Here's Wilkins. He's got 6. Pass to Holiday. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Daniels.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Wembanyama. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Outside Holiday. Drummond finds Butler. It's deflected. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Daniels. Wembanyama, screen on Butler. 5 to shoot. Drummond grabs a miss. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Butler with the ball. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled in every crowd.
That's good from Butler. And the Kings have held tough. But it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Grant.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
Here's Roy. He buries it from 3.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
For Chicago, they've got 7 of 15 to find the net. Right side, Butler. Hauled in by the Kings. Here's Roy. Here's Daniels. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Grimes, he's checked in for Sacramento. Wilkins, pass to Boozer. To the paint. Here's Butler. Banked it in off the glass. Butler's got 12.
How talented is Butler? I mean, just so adept at carving out some space inside and converting.
Outside Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Butler. 12 points for him. And it's rejected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And so here is Chicago, trailing by 2. Here's Wilkins. He's guarded by Lowry. 5 on the clock. Fades. Wilkins, good. Give him 8 points now. Here's Lowry. Pass to Grimes. And stolen by Banchero. And they're running. Butler passes to Boozer. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Going all the way to the rack. And Griffin slams it in.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
Now here's Banchero. Yet to see a basket. Takes the 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Sarr passes to Griffin. And here's Lowry. Ooh, poked away. Clock at 6. Pass to Sarr. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. And he lobs it up. Stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Grimes to the left side wing. Screen by Griffin. For 3, Lowry. It's rebounded by Banchero.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to...
Oh, my goodness!
Did you see that?
Bring it out the hammer!
Now that's how you finish.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Lowry surveys the D. Here's Sarr, guarded by Banchero. Sarr passes to Grimes. Screen by Griffin. They grab their own miss. Down low. Tries yet again. And it's in there. Griffin's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Here's Wilkins, covered by Wembanyama. From 7 feet. And Chicago again with a bucket.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Back to Lowry. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And the Kings lead by 2.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Okongwu's checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Butler. So it's Chicago now. White looking it over. Banchero in the post. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. White, he's checked in for Sacramento. He hits the 2nd from the line.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
Griffin outside. Wembanyama, pass to Grimes. Griffin, a screen on Banchero. Okongwu with the rebound. And White has got the ball here for the Bulls. They trail by 1. And they're pushing it up. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Lowry, good.
And draining it from the corner. Lowry doesn't pass up shots like these.
White against Lowry. The kick out to Banchero. Driving inside. Back to White. Lets it go from deep. And they'll get another chance. Here's Ginobili. Yes, on the jumper.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Sacramento on top. They're up by 2. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Kings.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
Another area where they've excelled has been pushing it on the break. They're really getting after it.
They've got Victor Wembanyama, and it's Daniels in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Shot clock at 6. Here's Embry. Rebound by Sacramento. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Daniels passes to Wembanyama. Wemby showing off the range.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Ginobili pass to Butler. Lets it fly. Rebounded by Daniels.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Well, Grant, the Kings are one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, B.A. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
At the line for the Bulls, Jimmy Butler, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So the Kings making a change here. Brunson's checked in. That one's no good. The Kings lead by 5. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Arenas. Embry grabs a miss.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Here's Ginobili. Brunson defending. Here's Wilkins. Rebounded by Daniels. Daniels has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Arenas. From downtown. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Arenas has got 4 points this quarter.
And though he has a scorer's mindset, Brunson willing to make the next pass.
Here's Ginobili. Pass to Embry. And here's Drummond, covered by Wembanyama. Drummond passes to Embry. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And the Bulls making a change here. Holiday is checked in. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Wilkins. 12 points for him. Spins. Pass to Embry. Here's Wilkins. The three is up. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that higher difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Back to Daniels. Pass to Arenas. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Butler. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Fearless play from Butler. Defenses should know he's going to try and draw a foul while shooting.
It'll be his 4th time going to the line in this game. Butler hits them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Wembanyama, pass to Brunson, out to the right wing. Here's Arenas. He's covered by Holiday. Arenas' shot is off. The Bulls trail by 3. And here's Butler. 15 points in the game. It's tipped. Pass to Roy. And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Here's Brunson. No points so far. Wembanyama, screen on Butler. Here's Brunson outside. And another miss by Sacramento. The Bulls have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's Wilkins. Launches it. Drops in the 3. Wilkins has got 18.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Butler against Brunson. Pass to Arenas. Six to shoot. To win the cold spell. And the basket is good. Arenas has got 8 here in this quarter. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for Chicago. Trailing by 2. Double team on Butler. Here's Embry. Back to Holiday. Pass to Wilkins. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound by Sacramento. Daniels has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Inside. Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Holiday passes to Butler. Butler double team. Back to Holiday. Drummond with the screen. Launches a 3. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Kings lead by 4. And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama. 7 foot 4 inches. Skill. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled. And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Pass to Embry. They double him with Wembanyama. Here's Wilkins. throws it up high, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
So the Kings making a change here. Sarge checked in. And it's the Bulls with the ball. 4-point game. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Holiday looking for an opening. Butler passes to Wilkins. On target from range. Wilkins has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Here's Arenas. He's covered by Holiday. Arenas with the bucket. Arenas has got 18 points in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Outside Holiday. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Butler. Over Brunson. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. He's got 17.
A guy like Butler will do whatever he has to find points. He always makes the effort out there on the floor.
And here's Wembanyama. Play clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Daniels. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. And the Kings lead by 6. Chicago has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Left side, Butler. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And they're able to recover. Drummond passes to Butler. Double team on Butler. Here's Arenas. 18 points for him. There's the block. And it's out of bounds to Sacramento. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Chicago on D. They trail by 6. And here's Brunson from the arc. And they recover it. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
It's such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Pass to White. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Griffin in the post. Working on Banchero. Griffin's shot is off. The Bulls trail by 8. Here's White. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Grimes. No points yet. Wembanyama screen to the paint. Oh, swiped away. And they're on the run. Here's Ginobili. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And the Bulls making a change here. Okongwu's checked in. We've got 1:48 left to play in the half. Griffin outside. Lowry against White. Oh, Wembanyama crashing down.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Pass to Boozer. The three from Banchero. Rebound by Sacramento. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Grimes, the pass to Griffin.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Sacramento shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for your Kings.
First one falls for him.
Taking the 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Bulls trail by 7. Ginobili, the pass to Boozer. Banchero on the take. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
On the drive, Banchero can be pretty forceful, and he'll need that here in the league.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line in this one.
Paolo Banchero, 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Banchero. And Banchero drops them both.
He gets to the line a lot. Banchero knows that and works on those shots at practice.
White, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Grimes. Griffin, a screen on Banchero. Pass to White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Griffin. The 3. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Here's Ginobili. He's guarded by White. Ginobili gets the bucket. Ginobili's got 7.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Wembanyama, screen on White. And it's Lowry penetrating. What a terrific move that is. He's got 7.
A bulky, quick-footed guard. I love when Lowry takes initiative and dives inside.
Pass to Ginobili. Here's Boozer. Outside White. And so it's Sacramento up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Here with Coach Steve Kerr.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Bulls trail by 8. Kicking off the second half. Here's Steve Kerr's 5. Butler out there with Drew Holiday. Then it's Andre Drummond, and it's Wilkins in at the 4-man position. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Kings. And he goes in for the dunk.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Here's Wilkins. Pass to Butler. From deep. Boom! 3 for Jimmy.
Nice shot from Butler, making himself a threat from downtown.
Here's Roy. Wembanyama screen. Fires from the wing. And no good, trying to use the glass. The Bulls trail by 7. Embry passes to Butler. Drummond, the screen on Brunson. Down low. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And he recovers it. Drummond with the bucket. 90 seconds into the second half now. Outside Wembanyama. Stolen by Drummond. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Third personal foul.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
At the line for the Bulls, Wayne Embry. One shot.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Pass to Arenas. Back to Brunson. Here's Arenas. 18 points for him. 8 makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going. The Bulls trail by 4. Outside Butler. And he lobs it up to the rim. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Back come the Kings in transition. And the double clutch jam wows the crowd.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Holiday passes to Embry. To the middle. Here's Wilkins. He's got 21. Misses from close range. Right wing. Here's Arenas. Softly drops in the floater. And now an 8-point Kings lead.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Here's Wilkins. Six on the shot clock. It's blocked. They get it back. Drummond. And again, Chicago, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Daniels to the wing, right side. Here's Brunson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Jimmy Butler. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Brunson. Both free throws good from Brunson. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of the scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Here's Butler. Give him 20. Here's Wilkins. shot to stop the run. Blocked. Here's Roy. He's got 5. Pass to Daniels. Here's Brunson outside. Chicago with a rebound. Embry's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now Holiday. Outside Butler. Holiday passes to Drummond. Here's Embry. Brunson defending. Clock at 6. Outside Butler. Over Wembanyama. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. The Kings lead by 10. Over to the wing. Here's Wilkins. He's got 21. Pass to Embry. Wembanyama against Drummond. 4 on the clock. Beyond the arc. And the basket by Embry. Embry's got 6 here in the quarter.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Sarge checked in for Daniels.
In the lineup for your Kings, number 42, Alexander Sarr.
Here's Sarr. No made baskets yet. Roy can't get it to go. Here's Wilkins. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now just a 5-point Sacramento lead.
Nice rim protection, and it's still not enough to keep him from getting that layup.
Pass to Roy. Back to Brunson. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Here's Embry. From about 16, Drummond. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Arenas' shot is off. Bulls trail by 7. Wilkins, pass to Butler. Outside Holiday. Pass to Embry. To the inside. Outside for Butler. Shot clock at 6. Back to Drummond. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Showing off some mobility there. When Drummond rolls like this, he's hard to stop in pick and rolls.
Andre Drummond at the line for 1.
And so here's Sacramento. They've led by as much as 10. Brunson against Butler. Outside Wembanyama. Here's Arenas. 22 points for him. Misses the wing 3.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Tipped. Pass to Brunson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
He'll challenge any defender. Brunson going right after it inside.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Both free throws good from Brunson. Bulls trail by 6. Pass to Wilkins. Now Butler. Brunson defending. The fadeaway. Butler can't get it to go. The Kings have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Here's Wembanyama. Wow, that wiry strength of Wembanyama.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
Here's Wilkins. And he packs it down right in the face of Victor Wembanyama.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Chicago making a switch here. And it's the Kings with the ball. 6-point lead. Now here's White. They set the pick. Here's Banchero. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Now White hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Sacramento again missing. Bulls trail by 6. Embry passes to Ginobili. Banchero outside. Puts it up from 15. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
Griffin outside. There's the 3. Hits the trifecta. Griffin's got 12 points in the game.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Banchero right side. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
For a young player, Banchero has tremendous footwork in the post. He stays in balance and puts defenders in awkward spots.
He's made 3 or 4 free throw attempts in this game. Knocks down the first one. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. The Kings lead by 6. It's intercepted. Here's Ginobili. Misses the 3. Griffin outside. Pass to White. Inside. The steal. Here's Wilkins. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Here's White. Chicago with a rebound. This game is so close. 1 or 2 plays could make the difference.
It's so imperative to try to make each trip count.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Wembanyama screen to the paint. Wilkins with a rebound. Bulls trail by 4. Banchero outside. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
At the line for 2, Griffin.
And he makes a first. Lowry, he's checked in for Sacramento. Okongwu's checked in for Chicago. That one misses. And so Banchero will bring it up for Chicago. It's a 5-point game. Blocked! And he stays with it. Outside White. Goes back up on the take, and he takes it up and lays it in. White's got his second basket.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Lowry against White. Wembanyama screen. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
This has to energize Lowry, a true competitor who embraces the challenge of scoring on tough coverage.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Shooting for Sacramento, Kyle Lowry. One shot.
That free throw good from Lowry. The Bulls trail by 6. And 1:01 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And there's the screen. Tries to break his ice. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
A full load to handle anywhere on the floor. Banchero makes sure he gets his.
So far tonight, he's gone 4 of 6 at the line.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Kings. Daniels is checked in for Griffin, and Brunson is subbed in for White. And the Bulls also making a change. Drummond's checked in. That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Kings lead by 5. Brunson surveys over White. And Brunson running the floor.
And lightning quick there. I mean, Jalen Brunson out on the break. A thing to watch.
Back to White. Pass to Ginobili. Picked up by Okongwu. Shot clock at 5. Ginobili gets the bucket. Ginobili's got 10 points in the game. Sacramento has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. White against Brunson. Let's go with a 3. 4-3. Brunson nails it.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Jalen Brunson, and it's Sarr in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Here's Wilkins. Rebounded by Daniels. Daniels has got 8 rebounds in the game. Rebound by the Bulls. Drummond's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Butler passes to Wilkins. Drops in the layup for 2. Wilkins has got 29 points.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
To the middle. Here's Brunson. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Here's Wilkins. Rebound by Sacramento. Roy's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Arenas. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. This one for 3. Chicago with a rebound. Here's Embry. Holiday up top. Here's Wilkins. Blocked! Here's Daniels. Drummond grabs the miss. Butler passes to Holiday. Outside Butler. And he lobs it up top.
The all-around game of Butler. He's all about sharing the rock and getting his guys involved.
Sacramento leading by 5. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And Sacramento making a change here. Wembanyama's checked in. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
Thanks for that, Allie. Boy, can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 5. Holiday passes to Drummond. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And he gets it back. Pass to Arenas. Here's Daniels. Down low. Here's Brunson. Brunson, tough one up close.
Finding a way through with his quickness, Brunson gets it done in more ways than one.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And good whistle there.
Shooting for Chicago, Jimmy Butler.
The first one falls.
2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. The Kings lead by 6. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Double team on Butler. Back to Holiday from 11 feet away. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim.
And look at Holiday outsmarting the coverage, finding a way to get his shot around it.
Pass to Roy. Okay, knockout. Wow. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. The 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Holiday. And rejected. They recover it.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
We aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages him to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Pass to Roy. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line for 2, Brandon Roy.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Bulls trail by 10. On the wing, Holiday. Drummond passes to Butler. Beyond the arc. They get the rebound. Embry. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Here's Roy. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Kings lead by 12.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Double team on Butler. Pass to Drummond. Up again. He can't hit that time. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Sacramento Kings. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Here's Daniels. Butler covering. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Kings. Now Daniels taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he drops the first. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Bulls trail by 13. Inside. Here's Wilkins. Can they get it? And the layup is good. Wilkins has got 6 here in the quarter.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Pass to Daniels. Back to Brunson. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. And they'd love to cut this deficit down to single digits. Wilkins can't hit. The Kings lead by 11. And here's Wembanyama. Here's Roy. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Roy's got 10 points in just the second half.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
4 on the clock. Butler passes to Wilkins. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Sacramento has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Pass to Daniels. Lets it go from deep. Drummond grabs the miss.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Wilkins. Now here's Drummond, covered by Wembanyama. Drummond passes to Butler. That one falls, coming off a Drummond feed. Drummond's got 3 assists in the game.
Unselfish offense leads to Butler getting something in rhythm.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Arenas. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Arenas has got 25 points in the game. Bulls trail by 13. Here's Wilkins. Oh, they get a hand on it. Brunson with it. The 3 ball. Drummond grabs the miss. Embry passes to Wilkins. Holiday with the ball. And that one's good.
Yeah, in the paint, Holiday's agility makes him tough to contain. He just needs a little space to go to work.
Pass to Daniels. Back to Brunson. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Brunson's got 6 here in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
Your Sacramento Kings breakers, make some noise.
Grimes, he's checked in for Sacramento. Banchero's checked in for Chicago. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 13. And he's going for the lob. And the jam by Drummond.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. And Sacramento shooting 47% since the fourth quarter started. Ooh, JB, look out.
Yeah, an assertive move there by Butler, shaking off his defender and finding the bucket.
And here's Brunson. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
And you just can't let Brunson get to his spots. I mean, he's an excellent mid-range shooter.
A minute 53 left to play in the fourth quarter. And here's Butler outside. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. The Kings lead by 11. Pass to Roy. Outside Brunson. There's a screen. Fires the 3. 8 makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
And I love the trust between Brunson and his guys. I mean, working so hard to set each other up.
Now Butler. The 3 from Banchero. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening. And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Kings.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Victor Wembanyama.
His overall stat line really says it all. I think a triple-double game for him, getting it done everywhere on the floor.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. Chicago has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Butler passes to Banchero. Now here's Drummond to the inside. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, there's the alley. Pass to Roy. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Butler with the ball. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
Playing with passion. Butler is never scared of a challenge. A wing who battles inside.
Jimmy Butler, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He does not get the second one. Here's Roy. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. Saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.